What's good, the Hush Button Single. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Yes, a lot has happened in over a month, and I missed a lot of things, and I'm going to be going over it through this video. Did they make a mistake? Did they make some good moves, some bad moves? We're going to see throughout the video. But if you guys have not watched this video right here, pinned up on the screen, make sure you guys do so. Check that out. You guys don't want to miss out on it because it's a banger. And make sure you guys do check out throughout the video. And if you guys do enjoy watching Dragon Ball content or Naruto content, any anime content of that sort, make sure you grab your friend, yes, all your friends, and family watching on that subscribe button, or family Kamehameha that subscribe button for my Dragon Ball fans out there. And with that being said, I'm telling you, you guys are going to enjoy this video, so make sure you guys do stick out throughout the video and grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab your dinner, grab everything you need. And with that being said, get comfortable and last, kick it.
Make some room, you're blocking the view.
The only way to get better is to get out there and keep training.
I'm sorry.
My name's Monkey D. Luffy.
Alright, it's been a month since the last time I posted a video about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. So I've missed a lot. A lot of trailers had dropped. I believe there's one trailer and it was like a leak that had happened. We're going to be reacting to both of those. One of them being a video that I found from Globku. I'll put his link down below. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know who he is. I'm going to be reacting to that video from my perspective of what he's saying and everything that is being said throughout the video. And I'm also going to be reacting to a new trailer that had dropped. I believe it's a trailer. Shit, I don't know. Right now, I'm just as clueless as anyone who doesn't know about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, which is a very low percentage of people who probably just don't watch anime. But with that being said, I'm going to be reacting to both of those videos and giving my genuine reaction and responses to it. So the last time I've seen anything Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 related was a month ago. Your boy's been busy. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm sorry. This happens very often. Things happen. I'll be busy with personal stuff. But those who aren't new to the channel and guys who are familiar with my voice and with my channel, this is nothing new. But with that being said, before I react, what I predict is going to happen, or what I'm expecting, is that they show us the race we're going to play, like all the races that are available to us, and the starter transformations. Because as the game goes on, you know, it's going to be like DLCs and stuff like that. Normal game stuff. What game doesn't have a DLC? So it's just like all that stuff is going to come to play. But what I'm expecting is that they show us which race that are available to us, and a little bit about the storyline. Like, give us a little base of like how the storylines are going to go. We're going to get multiple storylines and we get to choose, or everyone is just on one default storyline, which I hope not. But and then they show us like transformations for Saiyans, because Saiyans are probably the race that's going to have the most, is the race that's going to have the most transformations. So like their starter transformations, obviously Super Saiyan, regular Super Saiyan through Super Saiyan 3. But maybe they might throw some new ones at us that we haven't had in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse game. Like I said, if you guys haven't watched my the video I posted a month ago where I said Fall Super Saiyan, maybe they might throw Fall Super Saiyan at us as a transformation. Maybe they might throw something different. So who knows? That's just my expectations. And I don't really have anything high. I don't want to set the bar too high, because with a lot of games, especially like anime games, we have like super high expectations of how the game is going to be. And then turns to find out the game is still good, but it's just not as expected. So all I'm expecting through this trailer is just transformations, base transformations that we're going to get for Saiyans, all the race we're going to play, and how the storyline is going to go, and what the map is going to look like what the lobby is going to look like. Hopefully the lobby looks a little bit different. Like what was it, Toki City? It was cool, but like from Xenoverse 1, it was cool, but it was kind of trash because like you couldn't fly. You had to go through loading screens to get to each part of the map. And then they upgraded to Kanton City, which is a little bit better, where you can fly around the map, but it's a big area, and then the flying is so slow, so people don't even fly anymore. People just transport throughout the map. So hopefully they make things a little bit more convenient, and they hopefully we have a better map. Like this, like Kanton City was a good map, but that was a good map for like what, 2017. Now we're like 2026. Hopefully we get something new and way more modern. And the flying mechanics, if they're going to add that in the game, which hopefully they do, why not? We had it in Xenoverse 2, so why wouldn't we have it in Xenoverse 3? So the flying mechanic, hopefully it's a little bit faster. Hopefully we have like vehicles and like a flying Nimbus or something like that. I don't expect this to be like throughout the trailer as of right now. This is what I'm hoping for when the game releases. But with that being said, let's react to the trailer and let's see if our hopes and dreams are true. Okay, all right.
You there, is my voice reaching?
Let's see who we rock with. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, all right. Okay, Shenron, I see you. I see you.
Been summoned.
My voice calls out to you.
And far, far away.
Okay, this is the lobby. Okay, the lobby looking nice. I like it. Okay, I see y'all. There go Bulma. She always looks great.
What are you doing?
Every time you see Bulma, she always looks great. And this is our character right here. Wait, I thought we was the other guy though. Okay, they dancing and stuff. Yo, the lobby look nice. She look like Tokyo kind of like. Okay, I see the vision. I see it. Once again, Bulma look. Damn, boy, you almost kicked me. Fuck wrong with you? I hope we get to fight him. Yeah. What's up then? All that. Get your ass on somewhere.
Knock you right into next week. Do you hear me?
Okay, all right. So wait. So I thought we was him. I thought that was our kid. We the dude with the white hair. But we get to customize him though. I'm pretty sure that's like our CAC.
Bulma and I talked it over, and we have decided that.
Okay, we going to school? Hold up, I don't like books. How much is tuition? Like, hold up. Do we have to get a loan or something? Okay, there's the Videl girl right there. And then that's the K-pop girl, right? Am I tripping? That's the K-pop girl, the K-pop demon girl that was in the first trailer. And that's the dude with the tail. That's the Saiyan with the weird hair. Who I said who had the JoJo Bizarre Adventure hair. Okay. We doing some dance. The combat looks good, but it looks like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 combat. Like the fighting style looks like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1. And it kind of looked like a mobile game. Maybe I need to see more of it. I need to see more.
Right, trusty sidekick?
Okay, he's glowing. What's going on? He's gonna transform?
I feel some weird connection between us.
Nah, this gonna turn into a Naruto game. What the hell? Look, you got chakra.
Transforming into another being. Impossible.
We can win if we work together.
Okay, so you see the C up there, right? So I'm assuming he can transform into someone else or call in an ally or something. Obviously, I'm assuming Trunks isn't alive around this time. It's just why they have that C on their head. Okay. Krillin, pretty much everybody, but none of them are alive because this is like thousands of years later. They go, Vegeta not alive? Isn't he like a god of destruction? Okay. And then there's our character. They're showing us a transformation here. You saw the hair turn green a little bit, so that they might be giving us something else. There goes Super Saiyan. They're demonstrating to us. I saw his aura was red, so is that something else they showing us? Who knows?
Today begins the first chapter of our heroic.
They're showing a little bit of the story. Okay, I see it. I like it. Okay, I like it. All right, now my feedback from that trailer alone was that was a nice trailer. It was good. They showed us the lobby, a little bit bits and pieces of the lobby, and the lobby looks amazing. It looks nice, and it looks like way different than Xenoverse 2 lobby. Obviously, Xenoverse 1 lobby as well, but Xenoverse 2 lobby, it looks way better because it's just like Xenoverse 2 lobby was really nice when we first got Xenoverse 2, but then as years went on, it's just like, okay, all right, let's move on. But this lobby looks really nice. It looks like they put some time. It looks like a little Tokyo area kind of, whatever. It looks like there's different areas to the lobby and there's like different things to do. So I like that. And another thing I noticed is that you can play as your characters. One thing I found a little confusing with Xenoverse 2, with all the Xenoverse games. The game is about your CAC. It's about your character. But you're able to play as Goku, you're able to play as Broly, and it kind of overtook the purpose of the game to play as your character, and then like people will play as like Hit, Broly, and shit like that. Like There's nothing wrong with it, but the purpose of the game, which what I thought of Xenoverse, was you to play as your character. So, like, how I say it? Like, let's think about Shinobi Strikers, right? You can play as a character, but the game is focused on your character. If you play as like Naruto and you jump into a match, it's a team-based match. It's not like Xenoverse. You're gonna get your ass kicked because it's like you have so many things you can do from different characters and create your own moveset. So with having like a character, it kind of like with Xenoverse it works. You can play as Goku and still stand a chance against the CAC. And Shinobi Strikers is different. So with this game, I'm hoping that like they limit the chances of you playing as a character, because I feel like the game is about you playing as your character. Playing as the character you created, you can get moves and techniques from different people and put it together and make a unique character. So hopefully that's the way they're making that turn. But you see, you can play as characters. There's nothing wrong with that. But the characters aren't alive. Like I'm pretty sure most of these people are dead. This is like thousands of years later, but you can play as certain characters. So for those who do like to play as certain characters, there you go. You can play as Vegeta, you can play as Goku, you can play as freaking Krillin and all of them if you want. I prefer to use my character, but hey, that's neither here or there. But another thing I noticed is that like the storyline, I don't know if they're going to let us choose between storylines, which I was hoping so. But it looks like they really want us to be like a great Saiyaman kind of persona. They really want us to play this character as like being a superhero. So you're kind of a good guy. Like you can't choose whether you're a good guy or a bad guy. You can't choose your path. It's like a strict storyline is what I'm saying. Which I was hoping you can choose different storylines based off your race and based off like, just the personality you want to put on your character. So I was hoping for that, but it looks like they're doing like a strict storyline. That's fine. And another thing I noticed is that they showed us a transformation and a Super Saiyan, and your hair does get spiky. And that's a lot of things people were hoping for, which I honestly didn't care. But in Xenoverse 2 and Xenoverse 1, when you turn Super Saiyan, your hair just changed colors and it just the same hairstyle you have. And with Super Saiyan 3, you just get the Super Saiyan 3 wig. So your hair does get spiky, and hopefully with Super Saiyan 3, you get a unique hairstyle that you can choose or whatever. Let me know how you guys think about that in the comments down below. Now, that's all I got for that trailer. It was a good trailer. Everything seemed pretty cool. Let me know how you guys feel about the trailer that we just watched. Now, on to the video that a lot of people were telling me to watch was by Globku. So I'll put it right here and I'll be reacting to it. His link will be in the description down below. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know who he is. But it'll be right here. So let's check out this video. This is more gameplay that I didn't get to see. So if you guys haven't seen it, this is my first reaction of it. If you guys have seen it, hey, just check it out together anyways. So let's get into it.
Here at Summer Games Fest, I got to see Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 gameplay for the very first time. I didn't get to play it, unfortunately, but it was played right in front of me. It wasn't a video, it was live gameplay, and it was a demo very similar to this one we're watching right now. I'm gonna let it run uncut, and I'll let you know everything that was told to me during this presentation, everything that I was able to learn, as well as break down the gameplay that we're about to see. We're gonna start right here in this room. We're gonna take a look at the lobby outside of this room. I got to see the city outside of the lobby too, but unfortunately we don't have that footage. But then we're gonna jump into a mission where you'll see some of the basics of combat, and we're even gonna fight against the boss fight. The mission itself feels like a little bit like a parallel quest in Xenoverse 2, though in this case in Xenoverse 3, I don't know if that's actually the case, if it's a parallel quest, if it's a side mission. It looks to be a main mission, as Gamma 1 is actually calling us to talk about this this request that he has. And so we'll head there and we'll have a big mission and a boss fight at the end. But we'll start right here in this room because it's kind of messy right now. It is the same as we saw in the revealed trailer, so that seems to indicate that this is kind of early game, but I was told that you can actually customize this room fully. You can change things around, you can make this room your own room, but If this is early game, it is going to be a little bit confusing because when we jump into a mission, you'll see that this character is actually level 40. Now, I want to bring up the stats that we saw right before we jumped into this bedroom, and you may notice that we have 5 stats this time around: HP, strike, attack, and defense, blast, attack, and defense, and that is it. No stamina, no ki, no anything like that. Definitely a simplification of the RPG systems or the stats that we saw in Xenoverse 2. At least on the stats side. Also, you may have seen some scans earlier in the month, or I guess last week, that had a little bit of a mistranslation. The GS on the characters' shoulders, on their uniforms, and in the trailers and everything, that stands for the Great Saiyaman Corps, not the Great Saiyan Corps. And yes, this is Vegeta from the Saiyan arc that you're seeing right here in the lobby. I spotted Trunks, I spotted Goku as well. These characters seem to just be hanging around. They may be mentors like they were in Xenoverse 2, but outside we're not going to get to see what the town looks like because we're going to jump straight into the mission. Now, why are these characters here? It will make sense, that's what I was told, but right now the story, it was not the focus of this demo. It was definitely the gameplay. And here we go. A portal looking very similar to Xenoverse 2 portal, and the mission that we're about to embark in, most missions are actually 4-player co-op. If you don't have players to play alongside you, you're going to play as the bots. We see a Majin, we see a Frieza race, we're playing as an Earthling, and Saiyans are also confirmed, so those are 4 races right now that have been confirmed playable for Xenoverse 3. I definitely am expecting the Mechans as well, but we'll see if they have any more announcements beyond that. Right now, there's a lot going on screen, and I'll be sure to take my time to break down all of it. First thing you may notice is Kaioken Assault and Kamehameha, 2 big special moves that were done immediately. Big break as well, and this is Super God Fist. Now, the skills are on cooldown. You can't just do them, you can't just spam them. They don't cost ki anymore, they are completely free, but you do have to manage the cooldowns, which are pretty short, to be honest. Speaking of ki, you may notice that there is no stamina. Ki does both things, offense and defense. Stamina was more of a defensive resource back in Xenoverse 2. You could use it for some offense stuff as well, but there was a clear divide of like, okay, we're going to use ki for offensive skills and stamina mostly for defense. Now, you have to manage both. You see the ki bar at the center of the screen. It's a very crucial piece of resource, and that's why they put it front and center. I believe you can have a maximum of 5 ki bars, and since they are not a stat that you level up anymore, it may be homogenized. Every character may have 5 ki bars. The reason why I believe that is that every enemy also has 5 ki bars. Every boss you're going to encounter here has 5 ki bars, so it may just be universal, 5 ki bars for every character. Here's the ultimate Super Kamehameha. You can aim it, targeting multiple characters, taking all of them down. Now, on the left side of the screen, you see the L2 button. That's how you do your ultimate, L2 plus triangle. The other 2 mechanics are brand new, but you will notice that there is no escape ability anymore. So that is a slot that they are seemingly getting rid of. Not to say that there aren't defensive mechanics. There's a new mechanic right there. Soul Assist, where you summon the help of one of the Z Warriors of the past. I believe villains will also be available. I mean, it is Xenoverse, but that has not been confirmed at this point. And yeah, you have 2 stocks of that. It does not spend any ki. You just have it on a cooldown pretty much. The other mechanic, the other new mechanic, is called Soul Switch. And that is the Trunks face that you see right there. We will see that in action in a second as well. But I would love to tell you first that Soul Switch actually replaces your Awakening ability. So if you're an Earthling or, you know, a character that doesn't have a big focus on transformations, I could see that being useful. But if you're playing a Saiyan, let's be real, you're going to have a Super Saiyan transformation in there. Or your favorite Saiyan transformation, who knows? So Soul Switch may not see a lot of use in the final game when Xenoverse 3 comes out. That's just a theory, however. Who could say how players are going to use, how they're going to gravitate, but typically it's Xenoverse. You want to create your own character and you want to be able to transform. So from here, we jump forward to the boss fight, and it is Broly Super. He's going to start with a big boss attack, just a barrage of ki blasts that you have to hide behind these icebergs for. You know, pretty simple mechanic. but it's good to see that they're still doing these big boss mechanics that work really well in multiplayer. I mean, this is the type of attack we've seen in a lot of multiplayer games. And this kind of movement, use the environment to protect yourself from enemy attacks, usually works really well. Now, with Ki being such a central resource, you will notice that a lot of the actions that used to use Ki, like super dashing, do not use Ki anymore. The homing dash still does, but a lot of the actions that you do actually restore Ki automatically. Oh, here's the soul switch, by the way. We're going to become Trunks for a limited time, 41 seconds, according to the bottom left. And that is going to change your melee attacks, that is going to change your supers as well, and that's going to change your ultimate. In fact, I think we're going to see a couple of them. But speaking of Ki and stamina, as you are punching up the opponent... Oh, I just noticed. Trunks actually has more Ki than 5 bars. So forget what I said about the universal mechanic. Or maybe it's a Soul Switch exclusive thing. There's a Burning Attack. And here's Shining Soul Slash. 2 more specials that we'll probably be able to equip on our created characters as well. Now, as Broly takes damage, notice that his Ki is going down, especially when dealing melee damage. And with only 5 seconds to go... let's unleash the Heat Dome attack, the big ultimate. Now, speaking of melee attacks, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore that you just have a fixed set of melee combos depending on the race that you pick. It's not like all the Saiyans are going to have the same combos, all the Earthlings are going to have the same combos. I'm specifically talking about the square and triangle buttons, the punches and kicks, because now you can actually equip combos from, or movesets from your mentors. I've been told specifically that Vegeta and Trunks are available. The Saiyan that I saw being played, because I didn't see Earthling. This is an Earthling that we're watching right now. The Saiyan that I saw being played was using Vegeta's moveset. I'm not sure what this one is. Could be Vegeta as well. But you will be able to equip the moveset of different characters, and that's definitely going to increase the variety of gameplay and the variety of character that you can actually create. Now, Ki doesn't only deplete when you attack an opponent, it also increases when you attack an opponent unless you are doing a series of homing dashes like this. Obviously, that's very expensive, but with the boss's health that low, it was definitely worth it. And that is the end of the demo.
Hey, appreciate it. Hey, big shout outs to Globku for allowing us to have a video like that around on YouTube. So I'll put his link in the description down below. Pretty sure most of you guys know who he is. But my takeaways from that demo, like, the game looks amazing. It looks good. Again, it's a new game. Of course it's gonna look good. Well, there's been some new games that look bad, but the game looks good so far. And for only being a demo, it's still being worked on. But am I the only one that think it kind of looks like a mobile game? Like the fighting mechanics, it kind of looked like, was it Dragon Ball Legends? Like it kind of gives me that vibe. Hey, don't attack me. I'm just giving off what it kind of gives me mobile game vibes, but it looks amazing. Now, as far as the mechanics, again, it looks like the fighting style looks like Xenoverse 1 fighting style, kind of. But the game looks good. How Globku went in detail with like the Ki and the stamina. Honestly, to be honest, I'm not the smartest when it comes to that. When I played Xenoverse 2, I didn't give a damn about stamina or Ki. I just pressed square. Like that, I didn't care about none of that. But how he went into detail that stamina would no longer be a thing, it would just be Ki, and how certain people could have a certain amount of Ki, freaking Ki bars and stuff like that, blah blah blah. That's cool for people who care about stuff like that. I just press square, like, bro. But with that being said, you can see the race that we're definitely going to get in the game. You know, I saw a Majin, I saw Saiyan, Frieza race, and I also saw Earthling. So we're definitely going to get those 4. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a Namekian. Why not? Like, of course we're going to get a Namekian. But the other ones remain, you know, anonymous. Whether we're going to get freaking, whether we're going to get androids or we're going to get Kai or Demon Race and all that stuff that I stated in the last video, that remains anonymous. But with that being said, that's all I got for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and that's all I got. So love y'all boys, stay safe, and let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about this video. With that being said, to all my ninjas out there, throw your shoes in the air and last vanish. Love y'all boys, be safe.
You can call me Huey Dash, yeah, I roll up the gas. Way too fast, niggas calling me flash. Pull up the glass, need to spark me a jack. If you stuck in the past, take control at the past. Call me Huey Dash, yeah, I roll up the gas. Way too fast, niggas calling me flash. Pull up the glass, need to spark me a jack. If you stuck in the past, take control at the past. Spark me a jack, rolled up a spliff, sat on the cliff, jumped off that bitch, hoping to live. A nigga took lift for him and his kid. This kingdom was lit. I'm thinking of riches I never could get. I'm sleeping in linen from heaven is sent. The devil keep listening, trying to get in. My consciousness sitting in planets that win. LSD made a nigga wavy. Mo tree, let's have a conversation. I'm patient, baby girl, I'm waiting. Sensations all up in